Welcome to Creative Tian channel. Today I'm going to show a crocheted stitch that's a criss-cross shape and it's reversible. So it's perfect for scarf or blanket. For this stitch, I start cast on multiple of 2. So I start with chain stitch and I will do 10 stitches. The yarn is a standard worsted weight yarn and I use 5.2mm hook. Now I'm going to start the first row. First I will chain 2 first and make sure it's not too loose. That's for the height, and I will start the first row. For the first row I'm going to do half double crochet. So you grab the yarn, go to the first stitch. It looks like the third stitch because we just chain 2. So that's this stitch. And go over 3 stitches. And we'll keep going for all 10 stitches. Grab the yarn, insert the hook. We have 3. Go over all 3 loops. And we'll continue. Third stitch. 4th, 5. Now I finish the first row. For the second row, I start with 2 chain stitches again. Make sure it's not too loose and turn around. For the second row, I start the first and second stitches the same way. We'll make a half double crochet. One, 2. For the next stitch, we are going to look at the first row and go back to the first stitch. And we'll continue doing the half double crochet. So we grab the yarn, insert the hook into the first hole below the first stitch, and grab the yarn and finish this stitch. We'll skip 1 stitch in between. So this is the last stitch. You can see the stitch here. And we skip 1 stitch and go to the next one. Just a regular half double crochet. And then we go back to the first row again. This is the first one we just did, and we skip 1. That's the first stitch. Skip the second hole. We go to the third hole. Grab the yarn, insert the hook, and pull up a little bit. And finish this stitch. So you can see here we have a long stitch here and long stitch here. And then we'll continue doing the same. Skip 1 stitch. We'll make a half double crochet. And then half double crochet into the first row, the row below. Here's a previous stitch, and then here's the next one. We skip that one and then go to the next one. Pull, finish up this stitch, and we'll continue. We'll work on this stitch before, skip 1, go to the next one. And then we'll go back to the previous row. This is the previous stitch. Skip 1 stitch Go to the next one, pull up a little bit, and we'll keep going. Skip one stitch. This will be the last stitch. So that's the last stitch. I make sure I have 10 stitches. So you see the elongated stitch that's slanted, and we'll continue. Basically, we just keep repeating this row. Start with 2 chain stitches, turn, and 2 stitches of half double crochet. 1. I find the V and go under the V. Every row you start with 2 stitches of the half double. And we'll start going to the row below. Grab the yarn, go to the first hole first. Pull up a little bit so it's not too tight. Finish the stitch. And then continue. We skip a stitch. Skip this stitch. Go to the next one. And then we go down below. This is a previous long stitch. We skip one. Next one. It's basically, I just go to the holes in between the stitches. Here is a long stitch. That's a long stitch. I go to the hole in between. There's a big hole here. Grab the yarn, finish this stitch, and continue. Skip one stitch, go to the next one. And then grab the yarn, go back to the previous row in between the stitches. The last stitch is here. Now we go here. Insert the hook, grab the yarn, finish the stitch, and we'll continue. Skip one stitch. And then go to the row below, find the next big hole. And continue. Skip one stitch, that'll be the last stitch. Now we finish this row. And you can start to see the shape. We have the zigzag shape coming up. And in the back it looks similar. Both sides have that shape. And we just keep going, doing the same for every row. We start with 2 chain, turn, 2 stitches of half double. 1, 2, go to the first hole below here, pull up a little, finish it up, the next stitch, skip one, go to the next. When we do the half double stitch, it's always on top of this slanted stitch. So here I will do the stitch here, like that, and then going back to the hole here, skip a stitch here and go to the one that's on top of this slanted or elongated stitch. And then go back below. Here's a next big hole. That's a previous one. Next one. And then skip a stitch, go to the top of this line. And find the V first, below the V. And now go to the hole here. Pull up a little bit. The last stitch, we skip this one and go to the last one. Now we finish this row. So we just keep going, and then you will see the pattern. So I'll keep going and show you later. So that's what it looks like. It looks identical on both sides. It has a little thickness, but it's still not too thick. It's still kind of flexible. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.